So I've hammered the nails in, and I put a bit of Vaseline on the nail to help it glide it back in, so that doesn't look too bad. So next I'm doing the top, because when I put the top on I realised I could still see the gap. So what I've done is taken the cardboard off the top. I've made a bigger piece of cardboard, as you can see there, not by much but enough, and then I'm not using that one, so that can go away. And then I just need to put my phone on silent, because if my husband rings, I don't want it to disturb the video. So lay this down, get this in the right way. I've had to unpick the glue off the fabric, so it was quite hard to do. So I would recommend you not gluing anything down until you're 100% sure of it. So that's going there, and then this is going on the top, and then this is going to be glued down. Hopefully it will be enough for it to, I might get a bit of double-sided tape. That's what I might do. Do a bit of double-sided tape. Oh no, I can't, because it's you've got to iron it. Where's the other one? I think this is the other one. This one here. You can just peel it off. I'll do these first. Now this double-sided tape is a bit tricky to get the paper off. There, see, it doesn't rip. There we go. Okay, make sure that's there. I'm just going to gently put it over. I'm not going to make it too tight. Oh, now the double-sided tape's stuck. Too bad. Still see the wood. Maybe I needed it to be that little bit bigger again. I think that's what I might do. I'll just make it that little bit bigger again. I don't think it's not very wide. So I will stop the video and go and make another piece. So I'm back. I've cut out the piece, and so let's stick this on and see what happens now. Oh, because there's no sticky on there, is there? Trying to get the paper off this sticky thing is, oh there we go, oh no, is really annoying. Because my fingernails are not very long, they just keep breaking all the time. There we go. sorry about this. Just not coming. Let me try the other side. It doesn't help with no fingernails. Pin. I just don't want to have to stop. I might have to stop the video to get it off. Really annoying. I'm just going to stop the video. It's annoying. I've made the right size. I've taken off the double-sided tapes, so that's not being annoying for me and certainly for you. So let's go again. So I'm just going to put the fabric lightly on there. That's not the finished product, but let's see how it's going to fit. That's way better. All right, so let's continue on with the gluing of this piece now. I will leave the double-sided tape on and I will glue it on. I don't know why I didn't have the cardboard there before. I don't know. Okay. I think I'm going to use this other glue. That one can be used for something different. Oh, I know. The cardboard was on here, wasn't it? And it was stapled down. That's all right. I think I'm just going to glue it anyway. Yeah, because I won't be able to staple it down, will I? That's what I won't be able to do. I'm going to bring the corners in. How did I do that before? I just sort of went, I just folded it over, I think, didn't I? Let's fold the corners over there and bring over the corner. There's that cheeky rooster. Fold the corners in. And then bring this over. It does look like a bit of a jumbled mess, but the finished product will be just fine. As long as we get it all in there. It's the finished product that counts. Let's not have this too tight. I've got my cloth, like this side here. bad. Beautiful. Very good. So all I'm going to do now is, because I can't, what can I do? I can't staple it on. I'm just going to glue it the best of the way I can. And you're not going to move it. If I could take off all the wood, I would, but I'm not, because I don't want to break it. Right, there we go. Let's not do that. Let's just, oh no, we'll just do it because I've done it now and I need to stick it on, because I was going to do the inside. There we go. That's what the inside looks like. Now where's my piece for the inside? Here. That's got a bit of a cut out edge there. I don't know what happened to that, so what I'm going to do is, I can't do anything about that. I'm just going to glue this piece on as well. Was it stapled in? Yeah, I think it was. Do you know what? It'd be good if I took the lid off. I'm just going to glue this on as well. I think that's over the top. Buy these scissors and they don't work. Where's my cloth? I just got to put a couple of these things off my desk in the bin. Right. Oh, it could be a little bit wider as well. I'm just going to put some trim around the edge of that, I think, if it's annoying. If I don't like it, I might just put a little bit of trim around the edge. It's supposed to be I don't know if the glue is going to stick. So I might have to put some staples in, and then I might just do that. I'll stop the video and get some staples. Let's put the sides on. I've done the top, stapled them in. I'm going to put some little trim around the edge. I tried to staple these, but it didn't need it because it's glued down quite well. So that glitter glue works fabulous. Let's put this on now. Close up that. I'm going to start from the back. Did it go in and out, in and out? I'm pretty sure it did. I just got to make sure. I want this over here. So I'll start here and end here, because that's the back. Oh, that was wrong. think that might be too close for you. Oh no, that's not too bad. So we're just weaving it in and out, in and out. Because you use the same cardboard, the shape of the fabric on the cardboard should be perfect. And now that I fixed that other bit with the paddle pop stick, it's worked great. I have another one to do as well. And I have a makeup box that I want to do. So I might bring you along for the ride for that. Now this is going to be a bit tricky, this bit here. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I've got it the right way. I can't remember now. I should have taken note of that. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. It's not that difficult because you don't want the sides to be exposed to the wood. So whatever the sides are, obviously they're covered. That's what you need there. See? There and there on those two sides. Over, under. Cross our fingers that it meets at the end. Oh, yep. It's probably a little bit too long, but that's how long the cardboard was. It'll get a little bit shorter as I'm going over and under. Maybe I'll tuck that one in. I will move this around. I need to move this back a little bit more. Just get me a little bit of pliers. Whoops, sorry. I've got to pull this along. I'm just pulling from the corners. There we go. That's what we want. And we want to go under here and glue that. Let's see what we need to do inside. I'm going to tuck that in there like that. And I'm going to glue that to there. Beautiful. And then I come over here. That's where the new paddle pop stick was. You can't even tell. I think that's what it is. Oh, that one? Is it? Oh no, it's that one there. See, you can't really tell. Oh, let's go to the back and glue this down. You really want it to make sure it sticks. Beautiful. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't go under. Oh, check before you finished. Oh no. I did a boo-boo. Let's quickly get that undone. Over, under. rid of that glue, over, under, there we go, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Over, under, over, under, over, under. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Yep. Yep, that's it. That was lucky. That doesn't matter that there's a bit of glue there, it'll be fine. So just go inside and re-stick that down, because once I do the inside of the lining, I'm not going to be able to put the glue in there. So let's just add some more glue. Push it down hard. And there we go. So now what I've got to do is put this in first before I put the lining in. So we're going to go from the back and we're going to put glue all the way around. I'll do halfway. Now what am I going to use? I think I might use the Phillips screwdriver. Ah, I should not have done all the glue. I want the glue to go, I want the fabric to go right up to the edge. So I made it longer. Yeah, I made it wider, whatever you call it, longer, wider. I can never remember that name. Come on, stop being annoying. Somehow I've got to make a corner how they made a corner, so I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to. There we go, I think I just did that. Now I'm going to make a little cut in the fabric for I cut it a little bit too short. I'm going to make a cut for the string. There we go. I'm going to pull that bit out. Because that was very sharp and annoying. So we'll put this one back in again and we'll just glue around it. And remember to just put your fabric on the edge, because that's all it needs to do. Stay on the edge. Sorry, I've been off camera, so I've just done from there to there, made a corner, and now I'm just about to go down here. I cut here for the what's it called? String. Of course, my hands are sticky. And now I'm getting glue all over the fabric, but that's all right. Glue down. Oh, and don't forget, I've got to put some trim on here. So that will cover up that anyway, won't it? Oh, I've got to make some sort of corner. There we go. Glue that down. Get my glue. Sorry, I don't have any idea how long I've been doing this. I really just wanted to show you how easy it is if you just take some patience and some courage and write down the steps that you need to take to put it together. I didn't need to because I've done this before. Fold some of that over and make a crease. I'm going to put a little bit of glue there so the crease can stay seated. Not seated, down. Now I've probably made it a little bit too long, but I'm okay with that. Need a bit more glue. Oh, no glue along here. Glue. We're going to cut again. Oh, it'd be good if I didn't drop the scissors in the bin. And now I've got sticky stuff all over myself. So where we're going to cut just a little bit in there. Bring that around. Oh, no, we don't want to close you right now. Bring it around the... Oh, excuse me. Bring it around the... Oh, I just said it a minute ago. Rope. Stick that down together, I think. When your fingers get stuck, you've got to be careful because then you go and take the fabric away that you've just stuck down. I'm going to try and cut that off there because that is not doing any favours for what I wanted to do. Right, stuck that down. Onto the next corner. A little bit of glue just to do the corner edge, like you sort of bend it over, you sort of do a fold over, and what it does, it makes it a bit of a corner so that sits down in that corner there. Oh no, I'm short. That wasn't very good, was it? I did it exactly to the length. Oh dear, I should have measured it first. I should have done that. I measured this exactly to the thing. I did. So let me see. This was the top and that was the bottom. I know I did. I know I did. I'm trying to figure out where the corner, well that was go there. Look, now that fits heaps. Why is it short? I have no idea. So anyway, I'm going to stop the video, find out what I've done wrong, and come back. I took this piece of the old piece and I measured it. It's exactly the same. So then what I did was I went from putting the cut, and I think it was to do with the folding. When I folded those bits on the edge, somehow it just brought it all in. And so I haven't folded the edges. I've just stuck them down because they'll get stuck down with some, what's his name, trim, and it fits. So make sure when you do it that you put the right edging on in the right place. See, now there's heaps of room there. So yeah. What am I going to do with that? I am because I never thought about the joining part. I don't know. I probably made it a little bit too long. And so what I'm going to do is put some glue down the edge. I'm not going to do any stitching. I'm just going to fold that over with glue. Put this on. Don't know if you can see that. Put this on. Make sure everything's nice and glued down. Now if you go too far over the edge, you don't want to do that, because I'm going to use this. Your trim needs to go on the edge, and you don't want to see that either. So I'll make sure this stays down. Then I'm going to, I might wait until I put the bottom in first. Make sure this gets glued. Where's my bottom? Now my bottom might be a little bit too big, maybe. Oh no, should be all right there. Maybe I have a little bit too much fabric. I made it a little bit too long. But what I can do is just glue the edges down, I think, here. And I'll glue this down. So I'm not using any stitching. And of course this is at the front. That's probably my head. This is at the front here. I'll glue that down there. And then what I might do is run a bit of glue just so the wood, the fabric is stuck down. It's hard to talk sometimes when I want to do something at the same time. See there? Stay there, lid. When you have sticky fingers, it's not very good, because the glue wants to, the fabric wants to stick to your fingers. Might just use the white. It's stuck down there, so that's good. Oops, I'm just making sure that I can go back in there with some glue, but my finger's stuck to the fabric. Put a bit of glue in there somewhere. Just rub it around and then get a feel of where your fabric needs to sit. Bit of glue in the corner. That's good, that one. That corner's good. I like that corner. I'm not sure about this corner. It sort of needs to tuck in and make a flap, like a corner flap, like exactly like that. Let's just press that down. what did work was the cloth, believe it or not, because it was wet. Now this corner's not doing very well. I need to bring the corner over slightly with the bend of the fabric. Right. Let's get the glue in. Oops. Right. Sorry about my head, but I'm going to put some glue on the edge as well. And in the center, because you know what? You can never have enough glue. Get rid of that. Right. Let's put this down. I'm going to put it in the corner, straighten it up, and let it flop down. And push in the corners and let that go tight. Oh, my fingers got stuck. Oh, there's some glue there. Let's quickly get rid of that. And I definitely need some glue here. And I need to pull that up slightly and hold on to that. That corner needs fixing up. Other than that, all the other corners are great. And you know what? I've got something heavy. I need something heavy to put in there. I need a book. Oh, Milky Boy. Right, that's behaving itself. Let's see if we can fix up this corner here. That's better. What's the matter, Milky Boy? What? It's the cat having a chat. Right. Yep. Bit of glue there, that's all right. It will dry, you won't see it. Milky Boy. Right, so I've got to find a book or something to put in there, and I'm really happy with that. I wonder if my Edwardian book. Oh no, just a fraction too big. I have an iron, so what I might do is get my iron. Oh, there goes my picture. I have this old iron, and I'm just going to put this fabric in there. To hold that down while I go and find some trim. So let's see what I've done. I did this off camera. I put the trim around the edge there. I did the trim on this here as well, because it was a bit, you know, a bit boring, tedious. You don't need to watch me glue trim on. So it's still very it's still got glue all over it. So hopefully it will just still stay down, and then it shuts lovely. Still shuts in the perfect position, but then I realized I have blue on the handle, but then it has blue, some sort of blue in here as well, so I'm not going to worry about that. And so let's put what I wanted to do in it. This is a bit puffy still on one side. I tried to do it to that side, but I don't know, it didn't work, but it could just flatten down later. The bottom's in, all glued and held down, and so what I wanted to do was put my woolly makes in here. all my little baby woolly makes that I bought the other day, and they are just going to sit in there like a treat. I tied it up everywhere. Oh, I forgot to use that glue. That was dummy. I tied it up everywhere, and this is where the rest of my yarns might go as well, and I'm really happy with that. So I hope this has inspired you, and that was the original cover that was on it. So I've kept that fabric and the fabric from there. So I hope this has inspired you to make something with one of your beautiful sewing boxes, or get a sewing box and recover it. So there's the edge all the way around. And then we turn it over. And that is inside the lid. There's a bit of thread. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this has inspired you. Like I said, like and subscribe, share my video with somebody you might know, and thank you very much for watching.